What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Franklin here, and as you guys know, we are going to continue with CSS. All right. I actually saw a post on Twitter that was actually giving me like another blueprint, like a well listed out blueprint, which is to master for mastering which is for mastering web development. And it is also in the same, if you learn the same thing, the only thing you have to do is after everything you have to advance to React, Solidity, sorry. You have to advance to Solidity. That's the coding language for Ethereum. So did we do web safe? Yeah, I think we did web safe fonts. Yeah. So font fallbacks. That is the next section that we're gonna do. CSS font fallback. So commonly used font fallbacks. That's below are some commonly used font fallbacks organized by 5 generic font family. It's the same: the serif, sans serif, serif, monopause. That's a notification from my other phone. Yeah, monospace. I said monopause. Monospace, cursive, fantasy. So sans serif. So Times New Roman times and then serif. I think we already went through this. We have a basic I have a basic understanding of what the font web safe is and the fallback. So this is more like an explanation, a detailed explanation of what the fallback is. So the fallback would be, so the system, when you use this for the font, the browser will first look for Courier New. If it doesn't find Courier New, it'll find Courier. If it doesn't find that one, then it will stick to monospace and then select the default text in the generic monospace for the web. So that is how all these things are. So tip check out. Okay, and see how to use them. All right. All right, let's go to the next page, that is font style. CSS font style. Okay, so the font style property is mostly used to specify italic text. Oh, okay. The property has 3 values: the normal, italic, and oblique. And the text is leaning. Sorry, oblique is very similar to italic but less supported. Oh, okay. All right. So let's see how the examples look like. So italic is leaning more. Oblique is kind of like leaning a little bit, not as more as italics is though. Wait, hold on. They kind of look the same. I can't really tell the difference. They kind of look the same. But like I said, it's less supported, so we're probably never gonna use oblique. Font weight. Oh, okay. So font weight property specifies the weight of a font. So normal and thick is font weight bold. Let me see. Okay, so they are all made into classes. So normal, light, thick, and thicker. So P normal, that's the paragraph with the class normal. The font weight should be normal. The paragraph with the light class, the font weight is lighter. Normal and lighter pretty much look the same. And bold, okay, and then thicker. Thicker uses number. Bold is just a bold. Lighter is lighter. Normal is normal. Okay. Font variance. So the font variant property specifies whether or not a text should be displayed in a small cap font. In small caps fonts, all lowercase letters are converted to uppercase letters. uppercase, all lowercase. Oh, okay. All lowercase were converted. However, the converted uppercase letter appears in a smaller font size than the original uppercase letters. Oops, sorry. Let's try this. I want to see how this one works. Okay, so it's the font variant. The normal is just when all the oh no, that's not the case. But when it comes to small caps, font variant small caps, that is when letters become bigger, smaller. Small letters become the caps letters, but they are smaller than the previous capitalized letters. Okay, we have an idea of what this one would do, and we are done with that. Nice. All right, let's go to font size. Font size, CSS font size. So font size, the font size property, the font size property. the font size property sets the size of the text. Yep. Being able to manage the text size is important in web design. However, should not use font size adjustment to make paragraphs look like headings or headings look like paragraphs. Always use the proper HTML tag for headings and P for paragraphs. Yeah, the font size value can be an absolute or relative size. About size, set the text to a specified size. Does not allow the user to change the text size in all browsers. Bad for accessibility reasons, okay? Absolute size is useful when the physical size of the output is known. Relative size sets the size relative to surrounding environment. Surrounding elements. No wonder I was going to say environment. Allows a user to change the text size in browsers. Note: if you do not specify a font size, the default size for normal text like paragraphs is 16 pixels. So set font size with pixels. Setting the text size with pixels gives you full control over the text size. Let me see. Okay. So it's heading, paragraph. So paragraph is 14, heading 230, and font size. You got that. Okay, if you use pixel, you can still use the zoom tool to resize the entire page. Okay. Set font size with EM. This allows users to resize the text in the browser menu. Many developers use EM listed instead of pixels. 1 EM is equal to the current font size. The default text size in browsers is 1 EM is equal to the current font. Okay, the default text size is 16 ps, so the default size of 1 EM is 16 ps. That's 16 pixel. The size can be calculated from pixel to using the formula pixels per 16. Pixels divided by 16 is equals to m. Okay, so for example, that's the formula. Okay, so here h1 2.5 m. So that was 40 divided by 16. So 30 divided by 16, and then 14 divided by 16. So 0.875 em. Specifying the font size in EM allows all major browsers to resize the text. Unfortunately, there's still a problem with older versions of Internet Explorer. I'm guessing that's the name. When resizing the text, it becomes larger, smaller than it should. Well, Internet Explorer is gonna be out of the system by next year. They're not gonna be using the Internet Explorer. They're not gonna be adding the Internet Explorer anymore. It's just the software for downloading Chrome. The browser you want. Internet Explorer is the software for downloading Chrome. I saw this meme somewhere and it was funny. Okay, so quickly, let's finish this. In the example above, the text size in M is the same as the previous example in pixel. However, with the M size, it is possible to adjust the text size in all browsers. Unfortunately, there's still a problem with older versions of Internet Explorer. Yep, the text becomes larger than it should when made larger, and smaller than it should when made smaller. Use a combination of percent and M. The solution that works in all browsers is to set a default font size in percent for the body element. Okay. Let's see. So what is the default size? Okay, so for the body we set the font size to 100%. Okay, so with that is when any browser would be able to make adjustment to the font sizes of text on there. Okay, so our code works great. It shows the same text size in all browsers and allows our browsers to zoom or resize text. Responsive font size. The text size can be set with a VW unit, which means viewpoint width. Okay. That way the text size will follow the size of the browser window. Resize the browser window to see how the font scales by yourself. All right, let's see. Let's resize it and see. Yep. As you resize it, you see that it's also it's responding to it. You see it's responding and becoming smaller. So that is when we want a responsive text. So responsive text. So resize to see how the text size scales. Use the VW unit when sizing the text. 10 video will set the size to 10 of the viewpoint. So let me see. Oh, so this is how you add the viewpoint to it. Okay, that's understandable. All right, and that is viewpoint. Sorry, viewpoint in the browser windows. Viewports is the browser window size. Come on, man. One VW is equals to 1% of viewports is with viewport width. If the viewport is 50 centimeters wide, one VW is 0.5 centimeters. All right. All right. That concludes for today. I'm about to get ready and go to work. So yeah. The next video we're gonna be taking care of the CSS Google fonts. Hopefully we finish with font pairing and font shorthand, and then we go to the CSS icons. Appreciate you guys watching the video to the end. Please do like and subscribe to support me. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm hoping that one day I'll become somebody in the Ethereum community. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to end it here and see you in my next video. Take care.